Welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Dr. Moe. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support. And over on Patreon, you are appreciated. Thank you to everyone who is subscribed to the channel, who watches, who likes, who comments, who shares, all that jazz. Thank you for being in this space. So I really wanted to do a reading. So I wasn't expecting to do a reading today. Uh-oh, where's the book? I must have left it over here. So I was not expecting to do a reading today. And so what happened is I had a deck that was supposed to be here the other day, and it got delayed. And so in the delay, it got delivered today. And as I was looking through it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to do a reading with it before I look at like the guidebook to see what the guidebook has to say. Okay. And so this deck, the way it came about, so you all know the energy that we've been on for the past, oh my gosh, few months has been a transformation of energy. And we've been talking a lot about opposite energy, moving into the opposite energy, learning how to merge the opposite, which goes along with the principle of polarity when we look at the Kabbalion energy. So one of the readers that I watched, you know, I told you I have like 3 readers who I watch. One of the readers who I watched, they had mentioned a deck that they had, and it was like, some of you all need to get this deck. And so I looked it up, and my spirit didn't feel called to get that exact deck, but there was a different one that my spirit felt connected to and drawn to when I saw it, and it's on oppositions. And that's what we've been talking a lot about, opposition energy. And so I wanted to really do a reading just to see what comes out from the intuitive energy versus me diving deep into the actual meaning of the deck. The link for this deck will be down below in my Amazon store. You'll see the link down below. And so to the Amazon store, you'll be able to see the link to this deck in there. So yes, and I'm actually going to use like a simple spread with it. So I'm going to pull 6 cards for the reading. So let's start off with what happened. What's going on? What's the energy? Okay, what's the energy? All right, so you're starting off with the 7 of Wands in the reverse, clarified by the Hierophant in the reverse. So what happened? Okay. So starting this energy off and looking at what happened. So let me show you all the cards. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is the opposition energy in the reverse. So the 7 of Wands in the reverse is kind of like as you're working to defeat something and to protect something, you may feel like you're losing in a way, like it's becoming a little too much, it's becoming heavy in a situation. And with this Hierophant energy in the reverse as well, to clarify it, it could be due to, in some ways, unrealistic expectations that are set forth by someone, or having bad advice, you know what I'm saying? So something could be very difficult and hard for you at this time due to bad advice, you know, or something is not realistic. It's not realistic expectations that was really going on, you know. So some of you all, you just may have been dealing with someone who put a lot of work on you, or who put a lot of expectations on you, who put a lot of heavy energy on you, you know what I'm saying? And like this person has some level of status or respect from other people. And as you're working to protect, you know, and do what you need to do, it's like you have this energy, you know, in a way yelling at you, and just, it's like they don't even really care about what they're talking about. They're just talking, okay? What's the problem? So what's the current problem, the current energy, the current problem and issue of what's going on? Y'all, these cards are so stiff. I messed that shuffle all up. Oh my gosh, that's so childish. That's so childish. Okay, let's do it again. I'm like, let me try to do it a different way. I have PTSD now. All right, what's the problem? Give me 2 cards. All right. So you have the Fool card in the reverse with the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. So when we're talking about the problem or the issue of what's happening, someone has a false start. So when looking at the Fool card in the reverse, it's kind of like going out into something recklessly. You see how he's stepping on that piece of stone and it's breaking off like he's going to fall off the ledge. So it's something about something being started prematurely or not efficiently, with the 7 of Pentacles to come out to clarify it. So some type of journey or some type of adventure that someone has set out to do, it wasn't planned in a manner to where, but it's not like you're meant to just plan the full thing. It's like someone was not taught or prepared spiritually in a way with this Hierophant energy as well for something. Someone not being prepared for something that they have ran into or that they were choosing to go into. But it's something that can still be fixed though, you know. It's just more so of, and that's why expectations can be tricky, you know. You have to be in the right place for things. So as we're looking at this energy, spirit guides and ancestors, what resources, what things are out there and available to help fix or remedy or work through this. The Chariot in the upright. With the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so some of you need to go in like a new direction of something or some space or some area, or look at something from a new direction. From a new direction, from a new avenue. 3 of Pentacles deals with working with someone like an apprentice, you know, working under someone. So it gives this energy of working under someone who's in a space where you're working to be, you know, where you're working to go. Is something in here on unrealistic expectations may have been placed. And with these unrealistic expectations, something didn't go as expected for someone, okay? And so with this, with these cards, it's looking like it's saying it's like with things not going as they were expected or as they were hoped for, identifying a new way or a new route or a new method to get the piece of information of whatever it is that you're missing to be able to obtain that from somewhere else. And then what's the future energy from this? This feels like a lot of 222 energy. Feels like a lot of 2 energy. Make sure you're not making brash decisions based off of information or something that's not truly connected to what it is that you're doing in the manner that you're called to do. Be prepared, you know, have something out there for yourself. Be prepared for that expansion. So For example, say you could be called to quit your job and go into full-time entrepreneurship, right? But you want to make sure that you're prepared for that. You have to make sure that you have systems in place on what you're going to do in preparation for this. You have to be able to know, okay, how am I going to market myself when it comes to my business? What's this branding going to be? How am I going to get funding? You have to have all of that in place in order for you to be ready for something, because something can definitely work, but you also have to have certain things in place for this to come about. You get what I'm saying? And this gives a vibe of someone just not being fully prepared for something because they didn't have all of the details, or they didn't fully understand all of the details of what was expected of them. But all this can be turned around with this Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. It's like turning around where you're learning and how you're learning. Okay, readjust how you're learning, how you're internalizing the learning. Have you been given the skills and the tools but not paid attention to it or really put it to play? Because the Three of Pentacles in reverse can also represent not really utilizing what you have, so you just kind of trash it, you know? It's like when you don't respect what you have, you just kind of throw it wherever, you know? It's like, oh, I don't care about it anyway. Like, so you don't care if it's broken or if your home is dirty and all that because you don't care about it, you know? This is giving that same energy here with that Three of Pentacles. It's like making sure that you utilize what you have and the resources that you have around you. Okay, what's this future energy? Well, do I need to pull signs? I'll pull it after the future energy. I love these cards, y'all. I love these cards. When I tell you I was itching, I said, I need to do a reading with them. I need to do a reading with them. I need to do a reading with them. I had sent the message into Discord and I was like, I think I'm gonna go live and then I'm gonna put it in the chrysalis area after, and no one responded. So I was just like, okay, Spirit, I think you're just telling me just to record it then, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I was like, I'm just gonna do that. And so, cause I just felt this strong urge to get this reading out. All right, what's this future energy? Jonah, leave the babies alone. He be just barking at the kids and stuff. I'm glad he ain't do that with my niece. Okay, Spirit said one more. Not one more, and then them cards just. Oh, these cards are stiff, honey, and my hands are little. So when it comes to shuffling stiff cards like this, because you want to give it an equal opportunity to be either in the reverse or in the upright. All right, what's this future energy with taking this advice? We're going to pull one card for taking the advice and one card for not taking the advice. First card is for if you take the advice. Second card is if you don't. Spirit, give me one card. Okay. Give me one more if you don't take the advice, the future energy. All right. So if you do take you have the Devil card coming up in the reverse. So the future energy. If you don't take the advice, you have the Empress energy in the reverse. Which is interesting because you know what this is telling me? Is that in this season, you need to be listening more to self and not putting too much importance on advice. Like, you need to start getting into spaces or energies where you're being pushed to solve your problems, teaching you how to solve your problems, teaching you how to, guide other people through the process of things. It's something about you being guided to that, because the fact that both of these came out this way with the Devil card, this is the aspect of being controlled, not having control over life and what you're doing and your work and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Something else, and it's not fun, you know. And then this with the Empress in the reverse is like, it's a destitute land. It's very barren. And in a way it could be a little manipulative as well. And so it's like, if neither one of these is giving good energy, what is this saying? And it's saying, because the question was on taking the advice. So this season, you're not being called to focus on taking so much advice, okay? And learning how and getting deep into connecting to here, that heart space, okay? That heart space. So we're going to pull a card for what is your inner guidance at this time, and then we're going to look at your outer guidance. All right, your inner guidance is the Nine of Swords in the upright. Okay. This is giving a vibe of calming your mind so that you can trust your mind. It's something about removing the voices that you hear in your head that talk down on you, removing the voices that make you feel less than, removing the voices that have you questioning yourself. Okay? You don't need those voices at this time. You need voices and energy that empower you. You need voices and energy that challenges you in a healthy way, okay? And this is giving that energy of your inner guidance, is that you're being called to truly pay attention to the words and criticism, the criticism that may go on internally, okay? You have the Four of Swords and the upright for your outer guidance. And that goes along with the energy of what we were just getting into when Spirit was saying on you slowing down on the advice that you take and trusting more of your inner guidance. This Four of Swords is a very resting energy. Things are calm. It's very restful. There's no fear, you know, like, you know, everything is good. Everything is taken care of. You have nothing to worry about. You know that the tree is providing you with shade after a long day's journey. You know what I'm saying? And so with this being your outward guidance, is this energy of knowing that you are always protected. It's something about you knowing that you are always protected, and for you to be comfortable in your decisions, comfortable in your energy, okay? Being comfortable in your decisions and your energy. All right. This reading makes a lot of sense as to why I'm switching, even with like how the Butterfly School of Transformation, how semester 7 is being, adding in individual coaching sessions, because realizing that not everyone is at the same space, or, you know, they have the same goals, or, you know, what those personal plans are. So this semester we're going over creating your personal plans, and next semester, you know, it's the aspect of we have individual meetings, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what this energy is definitely getting into. Like, that just resonated over here. And it makes me think about even something that Shayna had recommended that I did. You know what I'm saying? Shayna is like that Virgo friend that, baby, okay, she is amazing, okay? And if y'all haven't checked her out, I'm gonna need y'all to be checking her out, okay? Body, soul, vibration. Okay, period. So we have Scorpio energy coming out, Aquarius energy coming out, Virgo energy coming out, Capricorn energy coming out, Pisces energy coming out. One more card, Spirit. And this moon with the feelings. Pisces again. You're being elevated in Cancer. And I was thinking Cancer when I was looking at the moon card. I was like, I could say Cancer. I was like, no, let me stick to the signs and the houses. And so Cancer did come out. So you're in this season where you're being ushered into a new phase of your life, like a new level. It's like a level of graduation, another graduation. You know what I'm saying? Like you're graduating with another certificate, you know, and this new certificate is opening you up to new doors. And it's like, you have to show that you're ready to open this door. You have to show that you're ready to open this door, okay? I really I like these cards. And that was something I think I needed. I needed new cards to tap into like the new energy and the frequencies of what we're tapping into. Yeah, this just made me, oh my gosh, I feel like I want to just do readings. I'm like, I want to do another one. Okay, I want to do another one. Wait, if I put that right there, it means that it took some spots. So I'm just going to put this back in the box. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I hope it provided you with what it is that you needed at this time. Or provided you with something that you didn't know that you needed, but it was still at perfect timing for you, okay? I thank you all for being here, and as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do, period. If you're interested in a hypnotherapy session, a past life regression session, a higher self conversation session where I help introduce you to your higher self and teach you how to reach that part of yourself. If you're interested in personal readings and all that jazz, everything is on my website at moenicole.com. I thank you for being here. Have an amazing rest of your day, butterflies. Bye.